My name's Stuart Finger, and I'm assuming you've already checked out our incredible products. If not, I highly recommend that you do that. But right now, I get to talk to you about one of my favorite things in life, our business opportunity. Folks, we have the most powerful pay plan on the planet, and it's copyrighted so no other company can copy. Then you're going to hear from a gentleman named Michael Kahn, who's one of our top distributors. He's already become a millionaire because of this pay plan. And then you're going to hear from one last gentleman, a near and dear friend of mine, David D'Arcangelo, who is an icon in this industry. He has helped many companies become wildly successful. So here we go. The first thing you need to know is that the hard cold reality is that credit card debt is at an all-time high. People can't afford the home they want. Medical costs are outrageous, and retiring in 40 years doesn't exist anymore. Most people just don't know what to do. We have the answer. Start your GBG business now. To become a qualified representative, it's this simple. Purchase at least one product at wholesale auto ship price. Auto ship simply means that you can receive a product of your choice each and every month on the same day. Now you can change that product if you'd like a different one, or you can cancel the auto ship at any time. But as long as you keep that auto ship, you will be qualified to receive pay. The business is free with your monthly product purchase. So you'll want to go ahead and maintain at least one product on auto ship. Next, I'd like to recommend that you find two people who will do the same. And once you see how you get paid, you'll understand why I'm saying that. Here's how you get paid. The first thing I'll need to talk to you about is something called pay plan profit. We're going to use an example of just one of our products, our lead product, the GBG 10-in-1 Liquid Vitamin. We sell this product for $19.95, less than half of what we should be selling it for. Yet we still take $5 of that and put it directly into the pay plan for your families. All of our products generate PPP. Now let me tell you why PPP is so exciting. We're going to talk about a 2x10 force matrix. When you get started with this business, you're able to be paid from 10 levels of pay. And when you tell someone else about our products and they decide that they want to buy them and get started in the business for free, they'll go on your first level. And then when they tell people about the products and business and that person wants to get started for free, they'll go on that person's first level, which is your second level. And then if they tell someone, it would put them on your third level. And then this happens all the way down. By the time you get down to the 10th level, you'll actually have 10 people in your force matrix, and that would be one person on each level. The reason why I shared this with you is because I wanted you to see how you can make it all the way to your 10th level with only 10 people in your whole organization. And if you'll notice, everybody only sponsored one and everybody got in for free. It doesn't get any better than that, you would think, but wait till you see what I'm about to show you now. It's called the 2x10 force matrix and the power of 2. What you're looking at on the screen is the same 10 levels. The only thing that's different now is instead of you just getting one person started in the business, you're going to get two people started. That's why we call it the power of 2. Those two would go on your first level. But then they're going to also tell two people about the business. That would put 4 on your second level, which is on their first level. And then those 4 would get 2, and those 8 would get 2, those 16 would get 2, and so on. By the time you got down to the 10th level, there would be 1,024 people down there, not just one person. That's why we call this the power of 2. Now, it's important that you understand this is called a 2x10 forced matrix for 2 reasons. One is because there's 10 levels of pay. But the reason why it's a 2x10 force matrix is because everybody can only have 2 representatives on their first level. So what that means is if you tell more than 2 people about this business and they decide to get in, other people are going to be blessed. For example, since it's free to get in, who knows how many you're going to share this with? Let's say you tell 100. If you can only have 2 on your first level, where would the other 98 go? That's right, they would have to go under those 2. And if you can only have 4 on your second level, where would the other 94 go? That's right, they would go under those 2 and under those 4. What that means is people are going to get blessed. So whether it's everybody doing a little or some people getting really excited and doing a lot, everybody wins. Now let me show you how this is actually going to pay out. Wouldn't you agree that it makes more sense to put the biggest pay where you're going to have the most people? Think about it. Would you rather have the biggest pay where you have 2 people buying and selling product or where you have 1,024? I know the answer is obvious, and that's exactly how we set the pay plan up. Take a look at this. On levels 1 through 5, you can earn 2% on all the product that's being bought and sold. On levels 6, 7, 8, and 9, it's 5%. And on level 10, where you can have 1,024 people, it's a whopping 50%. And folks, all you have to do to qualify for all this pay is just two things. The first thing is you've got to get one qualified representative. What is a qualified representative? It's simply somebody that says, yes, I want to buy any one product on AutoShip. That's it. They're in. The business is free. That will qualify you for your first 5 levels of pay. And then the second thing you have to do is get a second qualified representative, and that will qualify you for the second part of these 10 levels of pay. That's right, all 10 levels of pay for you just getting 2 people that want to be in this business, and it's free. And think about it, folks, if everybody does that, doesn't it fill the matrix anyway? Look at those people on your 10th level. There's 1,024 of them down there. Do you think you'll even know those 1,024 people? I'll bet you won't, but I guarantee you, you're going to love them. Let me show you why. Let's just look at the 10th level alone. Remember how I said you can have 1,024 representatives down there? Well, if they're all just purchasing 1 bottle of vitamins a month, that would be 1,024 times $5 PPP from each bottle of vitamins, which would equal $5,120 of total PPP. And remember how you get a whopping 50% of the total PPP? That would be $2,560, and that's not the best part. It's that it's monthly pay. Now think about this. What if they have a spouse? And most households in America do. That means that $5 would go to $10. That would double your pay. What if they're purchasing some of our other products like the MA Plus? Folks, all I can tell you for sure is that PPP dollar amount could really skyrocket. This plan has already created millionaires, and now I'm about to tell you the best part. You're about to learn something before most people in America. It's not taught in school. It can definitely make you wealthy, and no other company can copy it because we invented it and then we got it copyrighted. It's called the power of pay points. When you get started in our business for free by buying any one product on AutoShip, what you're really getting is a pay point, and that pay point is called a U-1. Now, when you sponsor one person in this business, you're going to be qualified for 5 levels of pay on that U-1. When you sponsor your second representative in this company, you're going to go ahead and be qualified for 10 levels of pay on that U-1. But when you sponsor a third representative, something magical happens. You actually get a U-2, and that U-2 comes with 10 more levels of pay. And the same thing happens when you sponsor a fourth representative, a fifth, a sixth, through infinity. That means every time you sponsor a new representative, you get a new pay point. Let me show you what happens when our computer system puts all this together for you automatically. What you're looking at on the screen is the top 3 levels of your matrix. And remember how I said you can only have 2 representatives on your first level, you can only have 4 representatives on your second level, and you can only have 8 representatives on your third level? Well, what we're doing right now is we're putting your first 2 representatives on your first level. That means that level is now full. Now we're going to go ahead and put the third representative in your matrix. If you'll notice, though, we can't put that representative on your second level. That's because you have your U-2 directly above that third representative, and that will always be there. That means your U-2 is going to go on your second level, and that third representative is going to be on the third level for your U-1. Now take a look at what this means. That means that your first representative now has that third representative on their team, and they didn't do any work, and they're going to get paid from all the products that that person buys or sells, or from all the products that that person's team buys or sells. So they're really happy. If you think about it, that's a lot of money per hour if you're not doing the work. But isn't that third representative also on the first level for your U-2? And then since that third representative is on the third level for your U-1, that means you're going to get paid twice off all the products that that person purchases or sells, and their whole team. Folks, that's what I was talking about by saying this is a magical plan. Okay, let's go ahead and put your 4th, 5th, and 6th representatives into the matrix. As you can see, because of your pay points that are directly above them, they're going to be pushed down to your third level. But take a look at this. On your second level, where you can only have 4 representatives, who are they? That's right, they're all you. What does that mean? Since each pay point comes with another 10 levels of pay, that means you're going to get paid double on all the sales that happen within those levels. Folks, I don't know anything that's more exciting than double pay, except for possibly triple pay. Well, if you want that, all you've got to do is get more pay points. You've already learned about the power of 2 and pay points. Now all I have to do is tie it all together for you. Okay, what you're looking at on the screen is the same thing that I taught you about earlier. It's the 10 levels that you can be paid from. And then those are the same representatives all the way down to the 1,024 on the 10th level. Those are the same percentages with the whopping 50% on the 10th level. And just to refresh your memory, those 1,024, all purchasing 1 bottle of vitamins a month, would equal $5,120 of total PPP. You'd get that whopping 50%, which would be $2,560 a month, and you wouldn't have to do anything to get it except purchase any one